Marcus No Gameplays y Cachondeo presenta Disco Elysium, episodio 7. Hola a todos mis copertas y copertas y bienvenidos a este vuestro canal Marcus Snake Gameplays y Cachondeo. Os habla Marcus Snake, un saludito. Bueno, aquí continuamos con el séptimo episodio de Disco Elysium. Que estamos con estos niñatos que están apedreando aquí a una persona. Y tenemos que ir, si no me acuerdo, a ver a los marineros. Vale. Vámonos para allá. Nos estamos jugando el pellejo ahora mismo. Igual se acaba aquí la partida. No, sí. Este es. Es que vamos a hablar directamente con el jefe. Hola, ¿qué tal?
Nice aggression with the native. Don't let the chief fool you next time. You don't need to be that up in his face. Leave yourself space to move.
Not bad advice, actually. This might.
Let's talk about our right to work. You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Uno, dos.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking
que no lo hemos hecho.
and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities. Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like, why we're not allowed to make a living. We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
¿Y este qué le pasa? En los 5 se repito. 3. Y todos estos esquiroles, ¿quiénes son?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union funks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yo también quiero entrar en el puerto.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to be their fat boss.
Uno, dos. Parnon. Non.
I know nothing about a murder. Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Open up the gates for us. Block it.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir. Pity.
Let us work!
Tenemos 2, 4, 5, así que 1, 2, 3. 3. ¿Nos vamos? No.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
Parnon. 1.
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guards blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1.
Yeah? That giant up there on the bridge you talked to. Head measurer. Won't let the workers by. The access panel is right behind him. Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers.
Pardon.
Not fighters. Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home. At least for now. If you can't get in.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then, we charge.
Vamos a preguntar el 2.
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people. Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to!
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs underneath his tight-fitting shirt. There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Paresones. Pares.
Fine. It was probably nothing.
Oh, entonces a este.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Vamos a este. Oh,
Just like that, instinct took over. A solid strike straight into his throat. The man is reeling, gasping for air. Time stands still around you. All you hear is a small gurgling sound as a trickle of blood appears on the man's lip.
1, 2. Partner. Nonis.
Don't wait. You've only got a millisecond. He's coming to. Time is breaking loose from that fighting pose. Watch out. He's expecting the hook.
Holy shit.
The man lands with a dull thump, like a broken-down puppet of muscles and sinew. For a moment, he still tries to keep his head up, dazed eyes looking at you with unimaginable surprise. To your left
No, 4.
is the button.
Pues me salieron 3.
As you slam your fist on the button, the man collapses entirely. His head
Looks like you're the new measurehead now.
No one is the new measurehead. Let's go before he gets up.
The man is still knocked out. It'll take a few moments. The man is still... It'll take a... The man... It'll take...
Es para que le levanta el cráneo.
take a few.
Dime. ¿Hay algo? ¡Eh!
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Vamos a
The
ver.
drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders, hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out, and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Couron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
A ver qué pasa.
Look how blurry all the
No.
lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist samurai monk,
Notes.
focusing through not focusing. The drawer. The file cabinet stands steady as ever, and the unlocked drawer, the drawer.
Estás recogiendo agua de lluvia. Me hace muy bien. Muy bien. Cositas.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
1, 2, 3.
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stars by black ribbons. Stale air floods through your nostrils. Not a single mote of dust floats inside your lungs, though. The inside of the booth is immaculate. The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap
1, 2, 3, 4.
They are slightly out of date. You take the painkillers. They are yours now.
Paralón. Vale.
You stand and exit the booth.
Bueno, pues creo que lo vamos a dejar aquí por hoy. Así que muchísimas gracias por haber visto este vídeo. Saludos cordiales, abrazos virtuales y nos vemos en los bares. Chao.